It's our home race, Tampa. I woke up in my bed this morning, watched the sunrise, took the dog to the dog park, so Doug had a good morning, went to our favorite breakfast spot, and now we're at Raymond James Stadium. Yeah, I'm excited for a good day.
It's been a wild ride so far. It was nice and windy yesterday. It's hot. There is a little chance of rain this evening, so we'll kind of see how that goes, I guess. But obviously, solid week last week. We got it in the main. Not the result we wanted in the main, but hey, baby steps, you know, we're cool.
And look, if you go too far outside in that berm, you're just connecting with like the sharpest transition ever. Oof.
What do you think? You think you got it on 250?
I think you'll have to. Ooh, I mean, that'd be sick though, if I can, because that's a long set of whoop-de-doos. This is where I just say,
See you boys later.
bye.
Find the flow. It's all good. Look good, feel good, and we look good. It's fun. So soon we're gonna try to get in behind Hunter. All right, did we get a time there? 10:4. Can I just say that getting through the sand is an accomplishment in itself. We're gonna go from 105 with the sag to 106. Bike was sitting pretty tall in the rear. Actually really tall in the rear. It's hot out there. I'd say this track is about 3 times as difficult as last weekend, which should play into my favor. I'm not necessarily a huge fan of the sand, but everybody's got to ride it.
First practice is always the weird practice, right? I mean, especially like we don't usually ride press, so he just goes out there blind, minus track walk, and P9 in that first set. And from what I was being told on the radio anyway, the top guys are, you know, we've got a nice little gap there.
Hey guys, AJ from the Moto Academy here. We had just released the How to Start Masterclass inside the Moto Academy app, so head over to club.themotoacademy.com or just go to the App Store. Chance of me getting a good start from this outside line, not very good, but we can show you all the techniques to make sure that you have the best chance of getting a good start. Club.themotoacademy.com, go check it out.
Smooth. The speed's fine. It's still working, baby. Good flow. See you on the other side. Here we go, baby. One last qualifier.
Oh, great turn, great turn.
It's all about that sand. We're down in the sand. He's all right. He's all right.
He's okay, he's just trying to get to the bike.
Nothing hurt, just sand fucking everywhere.
I can only imagine. Is he okay?
Yeah, he's fine.
This looks like a good one.
Where are we at?
Coming into the turn, going into the sand right now.
Yeah, so let's see, 52.1 puts us in 12.
12 is good.
I think overall we're about 13.
Oh, the rains are coming. Oh, it's coming in fast too. Wow. Okay, well we made it through time qualifying, but now we're going mud racing. Should we put a paddle tire on? I dismounted in the sand. I landed on my feet. I'm kind of like Jet. When I crash, I do it gracefully, usually. I think I ended up 11th or 12th overall, which if it's a mudder isn't going to matter whatsoever. But at least it's a confidence booster. That's how I look at it.
Yeah, no damage. Clean the radiators out a little bit. They're worse this time with the gate drop. You know, everybody kind of bunches up a little bit, so a little bit dirtier this time. But no, I mean, it was good. I felt like just the vibe on the floor, the track slowed down a little bit. We were a little bit slower there too. I think 2 guys got by us, so we're 13th overall in qualifying. But that, I feel like we were setting right where we needed to set, especially with a crash. You know, I mean, anytime you go down, of course he comes to me, the bars and everything are just covered in sand, so you've got to deal with that. So all considering, that was a nice set.
Well, we got the best rider in the world, if you ask me. Very, very safe, very smart, very fast. Guy's incredible. He looks good, he feels good. Little mishap in the sand, but that's been eating a lot of people, and the track definitely slowed down a ton. I am really pumped for the main. I think he's going to do absolutely fantastic.
Stay aggressive, all right? Your pace is beautiful. Get the start, run the laps. That's all we have to do. Run the pace laps right in the shit. We'll be fine, all right? Go time, baby. Here we go. How'd we fare? 10-4. How we looking?
Good. Looking real good. He's catching it.
Boy, they're right there, baby. They are right there in front of us.
10-4. P13 with 3 minutes to go. Minute to go, we're still P13.
I'm getting right on the fucking whiteboard. It's too wet.
No, we're going for a pass. Come on, buddy.
We still 14?
Yeah, P14, but he might get 13 as well. He's right on their ass.
I don't want to race that way this year necessarily, but in conditions like that, I'm not going to hurt myself. Everything was slippery. The Dragon's Back, a slippery mess. The whoops, crazy slippery. I know everybody's got to ride it, but at the same time, it's like these guys. Go!
It was raining while we were actually on the track, which is pretty much worst case scenario, but still solid race. I mean, guys were going down and stuff, and AJ knows when to turn it on and turn it off as far as getting us to the finish line. So P13 in that deal. So we'll have a good gate pick for the LCQ, and just, it's really gonna be the start.
Nothing changes, all right? Same goal. Same goal. We got it. We know we can. The pace is good. Here we go, baby. Here we go.
Oh yeah, here we go. We're getting this one. We got this one.
He knows the task at hand.
Yeah, he's feeling racing. Guy down in front of him, so P10. Two passes, P8. P7.
You've seen me, baby.
P7 coming up on 6. Minutes left, he can definitely catch.
10-4.
Real fast to the move. Yeah, we're still at P7, but the fourth is right up there in front. Right there, buddy. He's down, he's down.
We all right?
Yeah, he's standing there. The front end knifed on him when he landed off the finish line.
Get up.
Slow. He's picking the bike up now.
10-4.
Man, I tell you though, nothing to hang our head about. Nothing to hang our head about.
And you want to know where that all went? Your ribs. Right into my ribs.
Right there.
I mean,
that probably a blebber?
I am so lucky I didn't break a rib.
Yeah.
For that to happen, that finish line is it, because you're landing, it's like arena cross, you're landing that big finish and trying to, on the front brakes hard, and trying to turn as quickly as you can. And I must have hit a square edge that caught my tire because I didn't wash out. It like caught traction so hard that I felt it and I even heard it. It was like, and then when it did that, it just went right into my rib and freaking about put a hole in me. I was doing it cautiously too, which I don't want to ride cautiously this year. I really don't. But there was something about the way that track started to develop with the rain where I was just like,
I'm super proud of you, man.
my start out of the gate was good, but I got to watch that back. Yeah, and then I was just kind of cautiously, like I passed a couple people, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. You were at 14th and you went up to 7th. You were hauling ass.
And I caught the group in front of me too.
And you only had to get 3 more.
And the pack was right there.
Yeah.
And I was doing it like real cautiously.
Well, the whoops, man. You were picking. You were getting all in the whoops.
I will say, other than that malfunction, the bike is freaking great and it works really well.
I mean, overall, solid day. Like, it was better than last week. Like, just the vibe, you know, we kind of touched on that earlier. It was eventful. I mean, we were in the hunt there. I think we were running 7th maybe, and like 5th, 6th, 4th was just right in front of us in the LCQ there. So had a shot at it, and he's going for it, right? So we go down after the finish line, tweaks the bars up. So, I mean, we're done at that point, but it's like you can't discourage the push. And I mean, on the pit board and stuff, I'm telling him, I'm like, you know, go now, like we're right there.
Still super proud. The guy's incredible. The guy works his ass off. He's the best coach I've ever seen or heard of, and still races. And it's not like the other guys that actually practice day in, day out, day in, day out. I mean, he practices hard compared to most people, but still he runs a business, and I couldn't be more proud of him. I love him like a son.
Oh, Ricky Carmichael, good to see you. Drew Adams, we just call him Ricky Carmichael now. All things considered, yeah, that crash hurt, and I've been crashing a lot these last couple races. Like, what the heck's happening? Another bike malfunction caused the crash, but this one completely, another fluke. I mean, we had a flat tire last time. This one, bar mounts going. That doesn't happen super often. So I'm not discouraged at all. I think overall positive day, qualifying 13th. We're getting faster. We got a weekend off. Gonna go teach some classes. And then next round, Dallas, which I love all the Texas races. So, yeah. We're having fun here at the Moto Academy. I'm gonna go take a nap now. I'm freaking tired. And my lips have been chapped all day. This is unbelievable. Toodaloo.